Hey guys, what's up? I'm here to give you guys a recap on a new episode of Fire Force, which is on episode 3. Now, this episode right here looks really simple, nothing much has happened, and introduction to a new character, which is a female, and wow, Bazangas! Okay, enough of me being cringy and stupid. Let's just get this started. We have to it that there's this guy making a narration or so, but he was actually talking to someone about the Fire Force, especially the guy named Shinra that's also called the Devil whatsoever, and asked him about his opinions on it, and eventually, well, that guy who would be responsible for that incident in last episode would appear in the rookie contest whatsoever. Before we get into that, we see to it that we get a new character introduction, and her name is Tamaki Kotatsu. And of course, yeah, her bazangas are showing as usual, and freaking Shinra on the other hand. Sometimes you just don't know if this guy's even genuinely smiling on that. Or he never smiles genuinely, or he just smiles because he's just nervous in a certain sense, you know? It's just a habit he had ever since he was a little kid, and eventually ends up blushing and smiling when he looks at that. I'm like, yo, man, you're gonna get your butt 911 on, okay? Okay. Aside from that, we see to it, of course, that that Shinra does recognize someone, and he realized it's that same guy who saved him or possibly tried to console him after the loss of his mother and brother, that 12 years ago. He tries to talk to him, but unfortunately he's unable to. He gets into a situation with Tamaki Kotatsu-chan and ends up accidentally grabbing her boob and later on grabbing her butt later. And I'm thinking in my mind, well, isn't that supposed to be that natural, pathetic, accidental grabs? But eventually, he tried to talk to the same guy he met 12 years ago, but he will later on have to do his rookie contest whatsoever. What makes it worse right now is that he will later on take advantage of his own fire abilities of on his feet and fly up high. And we get to see Kotatsu-chan's fire pyrokinetic abilities, which involves herself transforming, well, not transforming literally, but going into a formation of a cat and take advantage of that. Eventually, Shinra would actually meet the same guy that we see in this episode and last week's episode, and they end up having a little sparring match, or should I say a little small fight that Shinra does not have a chance on. Eventually, the guy would actually bring out certain hints to Shinra, saying that, don't you want to know what happened to the fire 12 years ago that you were involved? I'll give you a hint. Your brother is actually alive. And Shinra's like, what are you talking about? He's dead. And he goes like, don't you think the Fire Force is hiding something? He even has these it felt like he was manipulating Shinra to join up with him, you know? He even offers Shinra you join up with me, I would tell you everything you need to know, and you get to be part of my Joker clan. I'm thinking in my mind, what the is this guy even talking about, man? Shinra doesn't even take up the offer and tries to go head to head against him. Eventually, Arthur and Kotatsu-chan would later on interrupt the fight, and of course, that guy, whatsoever, ends up escaping, and he even tells Shinra, anytime you want to change your mind, you let me know. And then he flies off after making a giant explosion, and after Shinra saving both Kawamatsu, or Kotatsu-chan, and Arthur, along with two unconscious people who were part of the rookie contest or something, and etc. Eventually, towards the end of the episode, he would be asking Obi what's going on, you know, about a couple things here and there. Like, is the Fire Force really a force of good that they actually protect people? Because I joined the Fire Force for this reason. Maybe, I guess Shinra now having his doubts after he heard of what that Joker guy said, the guy who's part of that Joker clan whatsoever. But Obi, on the other hand, tells Shinra what he thinks about the Fire Force, and he doesn't trust them completely because there are other organizations or so that have higher power, and they're actually hiding certain secrets or facts that might be involved with the human combustion fires that's been happening recently. right now I'm doing the best I can to try to like find out information and learn how to stop it or try to solve the situation and save other people's lives. Shinra, on the other hand, asked Opie that let him join in this investigation, etc. And of course, Obi tells him that he tells him that he is allowed to join up with his investigation, and they will make sure to look into this as best they can. You know, that's about it. So pretty much, the rookie contest got a little like complicated due to that Joker guy whatsoever just showed up and messed up everything. And of course, we get to see Kotatsu-chan, Tamaki, or Tamaki-chan, if anything. And that's about it. Nothing much has happened here and there. Some incidents involving possibly Shinra's past, and his brother could still be alive. But we have yet to get that kind of confirmation later. So until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Alpha people. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-oo!